AI isn't just changing the world, it's changing you. And most people don't even realize it's happening because the change doesn't feel like a threat. It feels like convenience. In the last video, we talked about what AI is, how it works, and why it's not something to fear. But now we need to go deeper, because the real question isn't what AI can do, it's what it's doing to you. Think about how often you use AI now. Answers, ideas, solutions, shortcuts. It saves time, it removes friction. And that feels like progress. But here's the problem. The easier something becomes, the less effort you put into it. I even purposely put the tool away to maintain agency over self and make sure my mind is intact. It's gonna make people lazy, if it already hasn't. Thinking will be outsourced. They'll look to AI for therapy, as a friend, a confidant, running to a machine instead of other humans. I believe that's more dangerous than any sentience that AI could plausibly achieve. People watch too many movies, man. They think it's gonna be some supreme intelligence that takes over the world like the Kree in Marvel. If that does occur, most of us, probably all of us in this current generation, won't be around to even see that happen. That's irrational fear. It's more about the current pacing of humanity as a whole. We've already moved a bit too fast for our maturity level with the conveniences that we have. So put the thought of those conveniences and comfort into what AI is becoming, and you will reach a more logical outcome. I think it's more likely that there's this idea of transhumanism. I think the next logical step, the next endgame, or what precedes the endgame, is what's called transhumanism. Humans beginning to fuse with technology. Think of the Neuralink that Elon Musk is developing, or prosthetics. Now they're making prosthetic limbs more robotic in nature, to where they can connect directly to nerve endings and your brain can control them. Interesting. So your brain is designed to conserve energy. We already know this. We've talked about this before. So when something can think for you, it'll let it. Faster answers, less thinking, surface level understanding. You're getting answers faster, but thinking less. And over time, that changes how you process information. We've already seen what tools can do as humanity moves forward. So now scale that to technology that can simulate our brain, process faster, think quicker, provide better clarity and understanding. I'm human just like you. I'm saying it's essentially saying it's about myself. So you know it's real. Now there's another layer to this. If you don't use something, you lose it. Writing, problem solving, memory. When you rely on the tool, you stop strengthening the skill, and eventually you depend on it. Think about how many tools we use today that we depend on in our everyday lives. When last time you've ridden a horse? Now, I'm not saying horseback riding has died. There are many professionals that do it, that even sport for it. But generally speaking, that skill is gone. And this is how dependency forms. You use it because it's helpful. Then you use it because it's easier. Then you use it because you don't want to do it yourself anymore. That's the shift. Why would I do it if something else can do it? It gives me more time to do other things I may be more interested in. It's a paradox. We would like to eliminate repetitive tasks, but because AI can potentially eliminate a lot of these repetitive tasks that we do, it's a problem. Why? Fear. It doesn't just go anywhere because you don't speak on it or say I'm not scared. it's just some BS. Nonsense. Fear don't work like that. You face it. A lot of times our fear never goes anywhere. We just have the courage and the resolve to face that fear on a regular basis. Driving a car is a scary thing. People lose their lives in car accidents every year, more than most commonly thought causes of death. Yet and still, because we have to, and it's a means of traveling greater distances faster, we take that risk every single day. And I keep bringing up the car thing because it's the easiest reference to make it click in your mind. Now, this connects to perception. If AI is generating information and you're not questioning it, your understanding becomes shaped by outputs, not by thinking. And if everything looks correct, how do you know it actually is? Remember what I said. If you decide to use it as a tool, test it. Ask it a question. See if you can't validate it. Push back. Don't allow it to just give you whatever. Because it'll feed you some nonsense if you let it. It really will. I discovered this on my own. Just through testing it. Now that doesn't mean it doesn't carry some inherent value and can't be used. What I'm saying is, don't allow software or machine to become your brain. Use it like a second brain. Now, here's the real trade-off that no one talks about. You're gaining speed but losing depth. You're gaining convenience but risking control. And most people won't notice until it's too late. You have to maintain complete awareness over this tool, this product. You have to. That's the danger. Not Terminator Judgment Day. Not the Matrix. Humans relinquishing control and authority to something made by us, for us, not to replace us. So where does that leave you? Right in the middle. Again, AI isn't your enemy, but it isn't your crutch either. It's a tool, just like a hammer. Use it, put it away. And the way you use it determines what happens next. A hammer can be used to create or destroy. Real power isn't avoiding it. It's in using it without losing yourself. Still think, still learn, still struggle through problems. Instead of running to it, solve problems that you would normally solve every day on your own. I've been working with it to create an optimization system for routing at my job, and I haven't even implemented it yet because I want us to still know how to create these routes to produce consistent revenue, knowing the variables that we have to face on a daily basis. AI can't do that. Not yet, though. And you think about it, that struggle creates ability. And through that ability, you gain independence. If you skip that, you lose both. Here's what you have to understand. AI will keep improving. It will keep evolving. And it will get easier to rely on. So the real question isn't what AI will become. It's what will you become while it does. Sit with that. As always, subscribe to reality.